Uh-oh. No, no. That's the mother. That's the fucking mother.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I have with me again the Transylvanian girlfriend, back again for
Yep.
round 2 after
Yeah.
Terminator.
Different girlfriend, by the way. Look the same, different girlfriend.
And today we're going to be watching Psycho. Now, what do you know about it, if anything?
I know that the title is Psycho, that which kind of includes that there may or may not be some people in there with some or some other mental disturbances, irregularities. I mean, I'm thinking of something funny, something like, all of a sudden they break out in jokes and can't help themselves
Like how
anymore.
you thought Terminator was going to be a romantic
Oh yeah,
comedy, I believe?
absolutely. Yes,
Wasn't
yes,
it?
yes. And this one has to be a bit like, Dumb and Dumber or something like that, like something funny
A
anyway.
bit of stupidity going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slapstick,
To be
Monty Python, that type of thing.
Well, I will say one thing. In horror films, often, I'm not saying anything about this one, but often you will see horror films where people will do stupid things, so.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, there's stupid things and then there are stupid things.
Well, yeah, that's
So,
fair, that's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
But Alfred Hitchcock directed it, so are you
He's
familiar with that name,
Yeah,
surely?
he's famous for his rom-coms.
Yes,
He
yeah.
did the one with the birds, was it the one about the birds and the bees or something?
The one,
I think, yeah,
the
something like
birds,
that.
the
The birds.
birds, yes.
There were some birds and some lovely birds.
Have you seen that one?
No.
No, okay. That's maybe another one we might have to watch. But this actually is one of my favorites by him, and there's one other one he's got a lot of good films, but another one I really, really like, which I think we should watch as well, is Rear Window with Jimmy Stewart. That's a brilliant film. That's another one I think we should watch too.
All right.
At some point. But
I'm not sure. I think I would watch The Front Window with you. Rear Window, however, sounds a bit dodgy,
yeah,
But yeah, okay.
sometimes it's
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, with that said, we will watch Psycho.
It's a long intro.
It is.
Looks more like an outro. Are you sure you didn't put it on backwards?
Shit! I gotta check that.
I better get back to the office. These extended lunch hours give my boss excess acid.
Well, you could laze around here a while longer.
Checking out time is 3 p.m.
Was that like a very shocking opening scene in the 1960s?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I can come down next week.
No.
Not even just to see you? Have lunch?
Mother's picture on the map.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
My sister
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's her mother.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
And after the...
Excuse me.
All right.
So another question is he the psycho?
They also pay who meet in hotel rooms.
A couple of years and my debts will be paid off.
To be fair, he is quite handsome. So if you do want to wait around for a guy.
You got a headache? Oh, it'll pass.
So wait a second, she has a headache after having had sex? Isn't that usually the way that you get around it, like in the 60s at least?
Wow, as hot as fresh milk. And tomorrow she stands her sweet self up there and gets married away from me.
He reminds me of the father in Mary Poppins.
I've never seen that.
Never carry more than I can afford to lose. Count 'em.
I declare.
Suppose we put it in the safe and don't even want it in the office over the weekend. Put it in the safe deposit box in the bank, and we get him to give us a check on Monday instead.
He was flirting with you. I guess he must have noticed my wedding ring.
Because famously, men would never flirt with a woman as soon as say she's married. That's why people never have affairs once they're married.
Mr. Lauer, if you don't
Very
mind,
true.
I'd like to go.
Yeah, she's basically always in a bra. Money. Is the money actually the psycho? The envelope will come to life. Uh-oh. She's not seeing the money now, is she?
What do you mean?
Oh, she's got a packed suitcase. And
I thought you said she's not seeing the money.
she's not stealing the money.
Sorry. Well, doesn't look like she's like trying to sleep off a headache, does it?
No. If I didn't know better, I'd say she's a psycho. She looks a little bit like a psycho. So, I just want to warn you, every single character that we'll meet, I think will be the psycho. So far.
So her put on the side.
Her boyfriend.
So her boyfriend's what I mean. Her work colleague, her
Yeah.
boss, and the guy, the Texas guy.
The Texan.
Of course, I'm glad to see you. I always am. What is it, Marion?
Is she going to see her boyfriend?
That's really imagine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, looks like you have a headache now, Marion.
Around a lot.
Hold it there.
I'll stare at you for a minute, then I'll speak.
I almost had an accident last night from sleepiness, so I decided to pull over.
There are plenty of motels in this area. You should have... I mean, just to be safe. Is anything wrong?
Of course not. Am I acting as if there's something wrong?
Frankly, yes. Turn your motor off, please.
Oh, for God's sakes. I always, like, every time a policeman stops someone in a movie, I'm like, ah.
Well, something happens there.
Did you see her number plate? It's anal. Oh, I find they're kind of overusing the music at this point.
Okay.
Because it's, you know, she drives. Oh, that's why. She's buying a different car. It would be clever.
Well, she's got the money now, doesn't she?
Yeah, but also she could sell that one. Just get a different car.
That's newspaper.
Oh,
Ooh.
fucking.
Again, like I said too much, but that's...
As I say, he's a bit of a psycho. Changing my mind, it's the
Wait,
bloody
I mean,
policeman.
There's an old saying, first customer of the day is always the most trouble. But like I say, I'm in no mood for it, so I'm going to treat you so fair and square that you mean you don't want the usual day and I have to think it over? You are in a hurry, aren't you?
Please.
Well, it's the first time the customer ever high-pressured the salesman. Your car plus $700?
700.
Yours. I mean, out-of-state license and all. You got your pink slip and
I
your...
believe I have the necessary papers. Is there a ladies' room?
Oh, this guy is
Don't
just
look
so
back.
there.
In fact, she's looking back at him. That would make it more suspicious.
Suspicious.
Oh my god.
Also, never have an open handbag when you have that type of money with you. You know, also now he knows what kind of car she drives.
Yeah.
And she hasn't removed her big bag from the road.
You're right.
Just put it in here, please.
That was the first time I ever saw the customer high-pressure the salesman. Somebody chasing her?
I better have a look at those papers, Charlie.
It looked like a wrong one to you?
Acted like one.
Carolyn? Marion still isn't in?
No, Mr. Lowry, but then she's always a bit late on Monday mornings.
She said she didn't feel well and wanted to leave early. I said she could. That was the last I saw.
I'll track her, never you doubt it.
So we'll take a little bit of a drive.
Okay, now she's going into the motel. Ooh. Uh-oh. It rings a bell. I've heard about the Bates Motel before.
Okay. There's a vacancy. Everything's fine.
Uh-oh. So maybe it's none of the people that are the psycho yet. Maybe we're yet to be introduced to whoever the actual psycho is. It looks like a hell of a creepy house though, doesn't it?
Right up. The way it's framed as well, you're looking up towards it. You know.
Yeah. Look at that lady walking along the window.
Have a vacancy.
Oh, we have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies. They moved away the highway. Your home address? Oh, just the town will do.
Los Angeles.
Nice Irish weather.
Yep.
Boy, it's stuffy in here.
She really clutches that purse though, doesn't she?
I know.
Well, and the, over there.
The bathroom.
You couldn't think of the word
Well,
bathroom?
If you want anything, just tap on the wall. I'll be in the office. Would you have dinner with me? I was just about to myself. You know, nothing special, just sandwiches and milk, but...
In like your mom watching film, you would definitely be, you know, sort of slightly creepier nerd.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't
can
he?
see that.
Like, you
Yeah,
know.
a little awkward kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you haven't seen The Big Bang Theory, but like Howard Wolowitz in
She's just a stranger. She's hungry and it's raining out.
Mother, she's just a
the
stranger.
psycho always lives alone with his
Man,
mother.
no desire strange me. You understand, boy? Go on, go tell her she...
It's very unlikely that you would be able to hear all of that.
Huh, boy?
From there, yeah,
You
yeah,
have the
that's
guts,
fair enough.
boy?
Shut up! Shut up!
Mother, my mother, what is the phrase?
It's crazy.
She, nicer and warmer in the office.
The mother
Thank you.
is absolutely insane and kills her, or he's absolutely insane, kills the mother, and then kills her.
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Sigmund Freud would have
To
something
cry.
to do about that, I'm sure.
What are you running away from?
Ah.
Why do you ask that?
People never run away from anything.
If anyone ever talked to me the way I heard, the way she spoke to you,
I feel I'd like to go up there and curse her and leave her forever. Or at least defy her. But I know I can't. She's ill.
wouldn't it be better if you put her
No.
someplace?
You mean an institution? A madhouse? The cruel eyes studying you. There?
So one of them has definitely
She's
been in
almost
that
as one of those
place.
stuffed birds.
Looks like he was.
It's not as if she were a maniac, a raving thing. She just goes a little mad sometimes.
And kills people.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I'm very tired. And I'll
Very
have a long
tired.
drive tomorrow. All the way back to
And
Phoenix.
also you seem like a complete psycho. I can talk to you and imagine what you would look like naked. Imagine how I'm gonna kill you.
Very early. Dawn.
All right, Miss,
Crane.
So she suggested
Uh-oh.
that she was going to...
She said Mary Samuels and then she said her name was Crane. Oh no, he's watching her. Ah! Perv move.
Mhm.
You see, $40,000, that was it.
Yeah, subtracting the 700.
Uh-oh. Is that the scene?
What scene?
Well, I know that one scene from Psycho that has been recreated 1,000 times. Wasn't that from Psycho? Oh god. Okay, when can I look away? I mean, the music hasn't come on. Uh-oh. No, no. That's the mother! That's the fucking mother! You can see it. No, that's not the mother. It is the mother. You don't see any blood yet? Yeah, now she got her. Yeah, no, that's it. She died? She did?
It's an iconic moment, though. I mean, at the time, it was terrified of light other people, you know. Ah, and there's still the thing of that as well.
Blood! You fucking psycho!
That was just happened.
That's not gonna be nice for my taxidermy. If I may anticipate what's gonna happen, people are gonna come looking for the money, and then they're gonna have to look for her. It's plastic, so it's lighter. It's easier to drag her along.
Yeah.
And he doesn't mess up the carpet. I still think that there's nowhere near enough blood for a killing like that.
Do you recall what's in that?
Yeah, I do.
Didn't even give it a second look. Or a second glance.
Also, like...
Why would you? Just a newspaper.
Well, no. No, it's the kind of like a slump.
Yeah.
What you...
Like a bog, I'd nearly say.
Bog, yeah, it is kind of a bog, yeah.
Sorry.
And he's like, come on, come on, come on, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Yes!
At first it wasn't. He was getting a little worried, I think, because
That's her sister. And she was mentioned, wasn't it?
yeah, she told away for the weekend.
Friday. I was in Tucson over the weekend, and I haven't heard from her since. Not even a phone call.
Did you reckon it's your man is going to that she's talking?
Yeah, that's her lover.
Yeah.
I'm a private investigator.
Hmm.
Where is she, Miss Crane?
Well, one of you better tell me what's going on and tell me fast. I can take just so much of this
Now,
nonsense.
take it easy, friend. A girlfriend stole $40,000.
What are you talking about? What is this?
She was supposed to bank it on Friday for... All I want to do is see Marion before she gets in this too deeply.
Did you check in Phoenix? Hospitals? Maybe she had an accident.
She's here, in this town, somewhere. I'll find her. I'll be seeing you. I almost drove right past.
I'm always forgetting to turn the sign on, but we do have a vacancy. 12, in fact. What was it you wanted to ask?
Well, you see, I'm looking for a missing person. My name's Arbogast. I have stopped in the area. Did she stop here?
Well, no one stopped here for a couple of weeks. It's the light, the sign. We had a couple last week said if the thing hadn't been on, they were...
Well, you see, that's exactly my point. You said that nobody had been here for a couple of weeks, and there's a couple came by and didn't even know that you were open. Yeah. If I wanted to check the cabins, all 12 of them, I'd need a warrant, wouldn't I? All right. Thanks anyway.
Well, he'll be back.
I'll be back. The dialogue, I think, is really good in this stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good.
It is.
Well, I tell you, I don't feel entirely satisfied. See, this boy had a sick old mother. I'll marry and talk to her.
Yeah, sick old mother for sure.
Let me see her. I think I'll go back to the motel first. No, you stay there with Loomis. I'll be back in about an hour.
Something about
The shadow in that thing looked like...
Yeah.
This. It means that the crazy bat could pop out, push him down the stairs, and kill him. Yeah, of course. There you go. Why does she use such a big knife?
Because it do damage.
It's very long. It's a very long knife.
Be a wise thing to do.
Patience doesn't run in my family, Sam. I'm going out there.
Arbogast
An
said...
hour or less.
Patience doesn't run in my family either, just FYI.
I'm going.
Back to the...
Arbogast!
He's probably thinking, where are they all coming from all of a sudden?
No Arbogast, no Bates. Only the old lady at home. Sick old lady unable to answer the door.
Nothing but a dissatisfied feeling. Don't you think he'd have called if he had anything at all?
Yes, I think he would have.
Did you?
She's been here searching for her sister. There's this private detective helping, and
That must be the Bates Motel.
he traced her there and called us to say he was going to question Mrs. Bates.
Norman took a wife?
An old woman. His mother. Well, anyway, that was early this evening. We haven't seen or heard from him since.
Norman Bates's mother has been dead and buried in Green Lawn Cemetery for the past 10 years.
Bates poisoned this guy she was involved with when she found out he was married, then took a helping of the same stuff herself. Strychnine. You want to tell me you saw Norman Bates's mother?
But it had to be. Because Arbogast said so, too.
The woman up there is Mrs. Bates. Who's that woman buried out in Green Lawn Cemetery?
What are you thinking?
His girlfriend? Or he's got the personality disorder where he's both the mother and himself.
Ah, okay.
Do manage to look ludicrous when you give me orders.
Please, Mother.
No.
They'll come now, Mother. He came after the girl, and now someone will come after him. Mother, please. It's just for a few days. Just...
Oh, wow. No, there is a woman. Okay, so that's the personality disorder.
Breakfast?
You didn't find anything.
Nothing. Let's clear the way here.
Interesting and interesting.
Well, what did he say about my sister?
But no woman was there, and I don't believe in ghosts, so there it is.
Feel that there's something.
It might be a ghost.
I'm sorry I couldn't make you feel...
I still won't feel satisfied until I go out there.
Neither will I. Come on.
He's thinking, another woman.
I'll go on ahead.
Also, he gives them a different cabin.
Sam, new business somewhere else. $40,000.
It's a good theory, but
Yeah,
he
it's a
doesn't
very
have
good
it.
theory.
I could tell the last time I talked to him on the phone. He wouldn't have gone anywhere or done anything without telling us unless he was stopped.
But I do want to know what the hell happened to the mother.
Mm.
That she turned as insane as she did.
Got washed down. Look, some figure has been added to or subtracted from 40,000. But that old woman, whoever she is, she told Arbogast something. I want her to tell us the same thing.
Wife's taking a nap, and I never kept you quiet enough for her, so I just thought I'd look you up and talk.
Good. You satisfied with your cabin?
But at least it's not the dark of the night.
That's true.
Oh God. Is the mother gonna come out with a bloody knife? Ugh. I'm scared now.
Is she your favorite character now? The sister?
My favorite character is whoever kills the mother.
Okay, fair enough.
Is there like a back door to that thing? Oh no, now she's coming.
It's like a groove in the bed.
But she's not in the bed, is she?
No.
I was like, in a minute it's gonna go. Woo!
House just gets a little creepier and creepier, doesn't it?
It gets so creepy. What the hell is that thing in the corner there? Super creepy bunny.
Oh my God.
Everything looks creepy.
Where will you get the money to do that, Bates? Or do you already have it?
He has no idea what he's talking about in a lot of ways.
He's actually trying to save her, isn't he? No, you're safe with him. Don't. It's the mother. Don't go into the cellar. You will. The mother's gonna come out, isn't she? She must be. She's there somewhere. Oh God!
Being lowered by the door.
No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can't! Oh, she's dead! Shit! It is him. It is him after all, isn't it? I told you, personality disorder. Personality disorder. Then who was buried?
I got the whole story, but not from Norman. I got it from his mother. He only half existed to begin with. And now, the other half has taken over.
Did he kill my sister?
Yes. And no. His mother was a clinging, demanding woman.
Of course she was.
To Norman, that she threw him over for this man.
So you should be the other way around. That the mother would get jealous of the son's girlfriend,
Yeah.
you know.
He stole her corpse. He hid the body in the fruit cellar. At other times, the mother half took over completely. Now, he was never all Norman. If he felt a strong attraction to any other woman, the mother side of him would go wild. He met
that,
your
didn't I?
sister.
Yeah, you did.
He tried to be his mother. Now he is.
More? No, he's completely.
It's sad when a mother has to speak the words that condemn her own son. They know I can't even move a finger, and I won't, just in case they do suspect me.
Oh.
Not even gonna swat that fly. I hope they are watching. They say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
That's a good psycho. Well, question is, will they find the 40,000? Or will they be destroyed by the bomb?
Right, that was Psycho. So, thoughts?
It wasn't as funny as I thought.
Like Terminator wasn't as a romantic comedy as you thought, or whatever you said.
Yeah. No, it was clever. I mean, we have to think about that. That was the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think many people would have heard about split personality disorder at the time. So, yeah.
No, it's funny you said it, because apparently that ending was only extended but when he was given that talk, because they said at the time people
People
wouldn't
had
have known.
known.
Originally, they
Yeah.
weren't going to go into like literally
Yeah.
spilling it out for you exactly
Yeah.
why. But as you said, because back then it wouldn't have been a general person wouldn't know too much about that, so
Mhm.
they kind of felt then maybe we should give a stronger explanation. But if it was met today, they wouldn't have given as much. But that was the reason behind that.
Mhm.
So it's just interesting that you say that.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I mean, it was the 1960s. Any type of mental problem would
Yeah.
have still been very heavily stigmatized.
Yeah.
And the fruity didn't she even say that the fruity cellar or the fruity,
Yeah, the fruit cellar. Yeah,
fruit
yeah,
cellar?
big fruity.
Like, but like fruity would have been. It's a different way for saying crazy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So and the only thing that I didn't quite get was. You know, the reference to the madhouse and how he was talking about all of these, I can't put mother there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, like, had he already been in the madhouse? Because that kind of suggested a little bit. I don't think that was actually revealed in the movie,
Felt
but
like he had,
it
because
was
he had,
kind of
there was a
implied.
passionate response to that when she suggested it. He got very tetchy about that, didn't he?
Yeah, but it literally felt like he had actually been in there.
That's what I'm saying. Obviously, there must have been some experience where he knew
Yeah.
about it, because he had a very strong, a negative but strong response to her suggesting that, or alluding to it, even though she didn't specifically say it. She said some place.
Yeah.
And oh, you mean the madhouse? People always say some place.
Some place, yeah.
Yeah.
But he did honestly, he did a great job, like acting.
Oh, Anthony Perkins,
like
yeah,
he did an
was
amazing
brilliant,
job.
yeah.
Like, also he started off as this rather kind of nice person.
Yeah.
Like you were like, okay,
he was charming and he was awkward in this kind of,
exactly,
wasn't he?
but like, but he didn't quite have the psycho vibe to him, and then he kind of let it grow gradually until eventually, like in the last shot where he goes, like the mother speaks out of him, like that's like proper creepy. You're like,
no, it was, it
like
really
that
was.
that will really remain with me, that scene. So
yeah, no, that was really good. And then also I love as well, like we said, like it's almost, I always say Psycho is like two different stories in one, because the first 35 minutes is literally Marion and the money and trying to escape,
and kind of like a bit of a thriller as well. Like,
exactly,
yeah.
And then it just descends,
and then it just completely
when she dies, it changes
shifts.
to something completely different. I think that's what kind of makes it very unique. And also, you're not expecting her to die 35-40 minutes into the film. The main character basically is gone, like very Game of Thrones like.
Yeah.
Well, who do we follow now? And then you're kind of on to Marion's sister and I guess Sam, her lover. But that was a great little shift as well. So
no, but it is two stories in one.
Yeah.
So like it's a really clever film. But as I say, the only thing that I feel like there's kind of, I mean, it's a book as well, isn't it? Or is it just a movie?
I'm not sure on that, actually, to tell you the truth. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Because like I don't know why it's interesting, because I feel that both stories still have
a bit to tell.
Like a few holes in them.
Okay.
Like I found that I still don't understand the motivation behind her stealing that money. Except for, okay, it was a lot of money and she may have wanted to get married and she may have wanted her lover to pay off his ex-wife or whatever. Like, but I felt like that maybe the motivation for me, that wasn't
enough.
No, I wouldn't have bought it. Like, especially she having been there for 10 years and then all of a sudden there's like, okay, I mean, they do say opportunity makes thieves sort of, but like, I don't know. I wasn't sure that I believed that.
Okay.
And the second thing is the whole dynamic between the son and the mother, and the father and the lover, and like, I mean, that was explained a little bit more.
Yeah.
But that was also a bit bitty. So like, it's like, I think it was actually really cool that they merged those two stories into another. However,
take them individually.
There were still still like a few holes there.
Yeah. Okay.
But generally, really
overall,
good movie.
Really, yeah. And
Absolutely.
That's 2 from 2, because you said you really like the Terminator as well. So we're on a roll at the moment,
Yeah, we are. But I have to be honest, I will never watch that film again.
Which, Psycho?
Yeah.
Really? You'll never watch it again, though?
I don't think so.
Really?
No.
That's interesting.
No.
You just said that you enjoyed it, like.
It's like, no, I did enjoy it, but like, it's like the Terminator still had all of these kind of funny bits You know, like when Schwarzenegger was speaking with his accent. You know, so like I kind of enjoyed that a
Okay.
lot. But that would, I think, with the knowledge of him actually having the split disorder and everything, it would make it even scarier. So I would
Yeah.
really enjoy
Yeah,
watching it
because
again.
you'd have a different perspective on it
Yeah,
because you're like,
you're like,
oh, you're thinking more about his
yeah,
backstory the whole way through because you know
exactly.
what's going to come. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's
I mean,
interesting.
then again, maybe that would be the thing that would make me watch the film
Yeah, you'd have a
again
different
in the end.
experience. It'd be a different way
You know, just kind of
of
like, you know,
experiencing it.
yeah, and also try to figure out maybe there was more input
Yeah,
that I missed this time
things that
around.
you didn't pick up on
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah,
actually
but it's interesting.
there is, and I'm surprised there is, and it's supposed to be really good. And I haven't got around to watching it yet, which is surprising. But there's a sequel to Psycho, and it's actually shockingly, it's supposed to be really good.
What's it called?
Just Psycho 2.
Really?
Yeah, and it's supposed to be really good. So like I have been planning to watch it on the channel for a while. So
Is it at the Bates Motel as well?
I don't know.
I think I may have
Maybe it is.
seen
I
that.
don't know. I just know that Anthony Perkins is back, but I think it's like it's like the early '80s. So he's about like
Oh no,
20.
that can't be that then.
He's about 20 years older. Like
All right, okay.
so.
Because I did watch a horror movie
Mm.
that played at a motel
Okay.
with a person with personality disorder.
So maybe it might have been
So
that.
no, but it was definitely from the 2000s, so it couldn't
Okay.
have been that.
Okay.
But it may have been built up on it, or like
Unless
a
it was a
little
remake.
homage
Maybe
to
that
it
was a
or
remake
something.
or something. A lot of
No,
remake.
yeah, okay, but maybe it could have been a remake actually. So yeah, it could have been a remake. I never remembered what that was
Actually, I
called.
think there
Like,
was a Psycho remake. I think there was a Psycho remake, so that
but
might
then
have been
maybe Psycho 2.
Yeah, no, that's the early '80s, so I don't think he's
Yeah,
in the
but the
2000s.
remake would have been around in the 2000s then.
Yeah, so it must have been a remake.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the sequel.
But that was also very creepy.
Yeah.
Like that was proper
Yeah.
creepy.
I thought it was be as good as this one. This is a classic, but I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't say. But I'd be surprised. But I have.
It was a lot creepier. Can tell you that much.
Okay.
Like it was, of course, it wasn't made as well as this one because that was really well constructed.
Yeah.
You know, like story wise and so on. And as you also said, like the conversation would have been really good and all that.
Yeah, the dialogue
yeah.
in this is brilliant.
Yeah, the dialogue
it's
was really good. Yeah.
Really good acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as I said, I haven't planned to watch the sequel for a while on the channel, so maybe we might do that together. And this would be one then that we're both watching for the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next film, I'm not sure what it'll be yet. There's a list, as you know, there's an extensive list there.
Many films to
many
be watched.
films that can be watched. Yeah, we'll. I think we said actually it might be. Did we say Dracula possibly? Or
You said Dracula and Nosferatu, yeah.
Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah.
Will be the next one. So, but guys, until then, hope you enjoyed the reaction and slán go fóill.
Slán, motherfuckers.